challenge, is to try to make the 800 show look like it's the very first show that you did, you know. But no, I was glad, you know, for a first job on a drama college, it was amazing. But I really wanted to do film and TV and do some theatre. So my first movie I did was with James McAvoy and Ian McShane, called Bollywood Queen, which was a English cult film, and that was loads of fun. And then it kind of just went from there. And I think the minute that I had just finished doing a Steven Seagal movie. And loads of other stories there, but I'd finished doing that, and I got a call from my agent to see if I wanted to do Colour of Magic. I don't know if any of you have seen it, Colour of Magic. It's that Terry Pratchett adaptation. So I play a baddie, Viessa, the dragon lady.
I can't imagine you being a baddie, really.
It's fun.
Better not mess with you tonight, then.
I know, you do know I like swords and fencing.
I know, I've seen the pictures.
So, and then whilst I was doing Colour of Magic, Scorpion kind of happened, and the next thing I know, I was in Cape Town filming for 3 months. So that's when things really started happening, and then Hollywood kind of came knocking on the door.
And Hollywood, it's quite a mysterious word, really. We all hear about it. And what's it like being in Hollywood, working with these people? Is it just like an ordinary day on the film set, or is it a little bit more special because you're in Hollywood?
I think for me it's just about having the opportunity of just being on a film set. It doesn't matter. I'm just as excited about filming in the moors as I am in you know, as I am in Bora Bora filming when we did Couples Retreat. I think it's just about, there's nothing more exciting about waking up terribly early in the morning and just smelling the coffee brewing on the film set, and you know, seeing it's so quiet and there's this tranquility on set, and you see everyone sort of preparing the lights, and you just think, wow, you know, we're all here to create something really magical, and I'm just so lucky and happy to be part of all that.
Is there anyone that you particularly enjoyed working with? Maybe a famous actor or actress?
Oh, this is a tough one.
Or maybe not enjoyed. Either way.
Must I? Well, let's start off with my favorite, shall we? James McAvoy was really sweet.
Okay,
really
so
lovely.
he's a tick. We like James.
No, James is so sweet. I like working with, you know, I'm always a team player. I like working with other actors who are team players, no egos to deal with and all that, and it's all about just enjoying ourselves and telling a story, you know. So James was just so much fun to work with, so charming and so down to earth and really lovely. I enjoyed working with him. I enjoyed working with Jon Favreau and Vince Vaughn on Couples Retreat.
That must have been fun.
Oh, I couldn't keep a straight face all the time, and I felt really bad. I was really nervous, you know, because when I flew to Bora Bora, they invited me straight to dinner, and I just thought that it was just going to be me and a couple of others. I didn't expect it to be the whole, you know, gang. And so I just got in, so I was running a bit late, and I came into the restaurant, and then I see all of them, you know, Malin Ackerman, Christian Davis, I'm just trying to think, Jason Bateman, Vince Vaughn, Faison Love, all of them. And in between Jason Bateman and Jon Favreau, Jason says, "Karen, come on in, we have a seat for you right here." I was like, oh my gosh, you know, go. I was really nervous, you know, because these are people who I watch them on screen and I love their work. You know, Vince is so sweet, and when we were doing the takes, you'll often, I'm the worst corpser on set. You know, it doesn't take much for me, as you guys well know, to get me laughing. And you'll just see like an over the shoulder shot of me going, the shake. Just going like that because I can't hold a straight face. And they were so funny to work with, and yeah, it was a great time.
And another person that you slipped into conversation earlier was De Niro. What was it like working with him? Bit of an acting legend there.
He was really lovely, very charming. But it's funny because when you meet, you almost sometimes don't want to meet who you know, your idols and all that, because you want them to live up to everything that you imagine them to be, you know. But he was really lovely. I only had like a few scenes with him, and hopefully they won't get cut, but we'll see. but you know, he was really lovely to work with for those few days.
Is there anyone that hasn't been so lovely to work with, would you say? Go on.
Where's my manager? Can I take this based on that? Yeah, there were a few, but I think in this kind of industry, both for music and for acting, you're going to meet all kinds of people. Some of them are not going to be so lovely, and some of them are going to be interesting, and some of them are going to be really lovely and probably friends for life. But I think at the end of the day, you're there to do a job. You're there to be professional, and for the sake of the team effort, you know, you've got to make it, give it a go. Sometimes it's difficult, but you just get on with it.
Is there anyone out there that you would really love to work with that you haven't yet?
Music or acting or both?
Both.
Yeah. Well, for acting, I would love to act with the likes of like Al Pacino or Robert De Niro again for longer. For next time. I think they're brilliant actors. Sally Field is one of my all-time favorite actresses, and she just has this amazing ability when she acts. Like from the moment I saw her in Steel Magnolias to Brothers and Sisters and whatnot, she lights up the screen, and she makes it look so easy. When she cries, it never fails. I'm like tearing all over all the time. She gets me. And I love her, and I love Natalie Portman. You know, they're all really great actresses.
And then a singer actor that you'd like to collaborate with?
Music-wise, oh gosh, there's so many.
I mean, Gaga and Beyonce, maybe?
Oh, gosh. Well, I don't know. I don't have time for them, really.
Yeah, if you can fit them into your schedule.
No, they of course, you know, they'd be amazing. You know?
Yeah.
They're both very hard-working women, and I have a lot of respect for them.
Now, you also branched into TV, and that's how a lot of people here know you, really. In the UK, it just really increased your profile, Waterloo Road. I think they might like Waterloo Road. How did this role come up originally? Did you spot it and think, you know what, I really want that, or were you approached?
I had heard about Waterloo Road before, and I had seen a few ads here and there, and I thought, oh yeah, you know, this is actually really good. But I was traveling. I was in LA, and I had just finished filming Couples Retreat in Bora Bora. So I was really jet lagged, because LA, as most of you know, is 8 hours behind, and combined with the flight, it just knocks you out for the first 3-4 days when you get back. And my agent, who I think is here, wherever you are, she gave me a call, and she said the casting for Waterloo Road. And of course, me being completely jet lagged, I had no idea. I thought it was only for a couple of episodes. I didn't realize that it was for the whole series. And so I said, yeah, it's fine. So she sent me the script and the lines, and I went in, and I read, and I didn't know it was for a Spanish teacher. I was hoping, I knew it was a language teacher, and I was kind of hoping that it would be a French teacher to take over from Denise, or if it was Italian, because I had learned French and Italian in school. But of course they said it's Spanish. I said, really?
Can you speak any Spanish?
No. And you're not allowed to tell anyone. No, I'm actually very much a beginner in Spanish, but you know, thankfully the Italian, when I was learning, that helped a lot. But it still didn't stop me from saying Rioja on the first day when we were reading the read-through. Rioja, of course, not Rioja. But no, it was a good challenge, you know. And the funny thing is, I don't know if most of you knew this. Cheska was written first as being with tattoos all over, and tattoos and piercings, and I thought, oh wow, this is so cool, you know. Mum never let me have tattoos and piercings.
Now you have the perfect excuse to have this transformation.
Yeah, and I think as an actor, that's what's so much fun, is that you can play different roles and do different things. So Cheska was supposed to have all these tattoos and these piercings. I don't know what happened. That all kind of went to the wayside, and all of a sudden the pencil skirt and the tight-fitted tops where I couldn't eat English brekkie in the morning anymore came into play, and I was wearing heels every day, and she became sort of this posh kind of bird, which was posh. And she was, you know, she was really schmancy, fancy. So
yeah, but she may have been schmancy, fancy, or whatever, Karen. But she had some pretty racy storylines, didn't she?
Yeah, maybe a little. Don't try that at home.
Well, you know, one of them, for example, she was dating a pupil. Never a good plan, really.
No, not really.
But was this something that, you know, it was quite a controversial